This is the Olympic surfing venue, Teahupoo, and this is U.S. medal favorite John Florence surfing Teahupoo. I'm going to preview Olympic surfing and answer the question, what does it take to win gold at the world's heaviest wave? I've been watching the Olympics since the 1970s, and for this preview, I spent weeks researching the Olympic format and analyzing the surfers to bring you everything you need to know about the event. Plus, you'll have the opportunity to win prizes from CARVE.SURF by selecting your Olympic medal winners. That's coming up. Surfing's inclusion in the Summer Games was a dream of Olympic gold medal swimmer and father of modern surfing, Duke Kahanamoku. Unlike surfing's Olympic debut in Japan's beach break, the Paris Olympics feature a challenging, sometimes deadly, shallow reef called Teahupoo on the French Polynesian island of Tahiti. Teahupoo's wave rises from deep water and abruptly explodes on a shallow coral reef shelf, creating its world-famous tube ride. To ensure the best conditions, the competition is scheduled for a waiting period between July 27th and August 8th and will run on the best days. Taking on this dangerous wave are 24 men and 24 women. Qualification has been controversial, leaving some of the world's best Teahupoo surfers on the sidelines, including 16-year-old prodigy Aaron Brooks and defending gold medalist and recent winner of the Tahiti Pro, Ilo Fajeda. Most surprisingly, though, is that the greatest surfer of all time, Kelly Slater, will not be in the Olympics at a wave he has dominated for decades. As fans, we're missing out. The Olympic format is similar to the World Surf League's post-cut heat structure. Now, if that doesn't make sense to you, congratulations, you're not a total surf nerd. Let me give you a brief overview. Heats are the competitive matches between surfers, which last 30 minutes depending on the conditions. Surfers win their heats with the highest total scores awarded by 5 judges. The highest and lowest judges' scores are thrown out and the average created with the remaining 3. Scores range from a low of 1 to a high of 10 based on difficulty, innovation, variety, speed, power, and flow. Surfers can catch as many waves as they like in a heat, but only their top 2 scores count. A priority system is in place so that surfers take turns based on who got the last wave. The competitive structure uses the first 2 rounds to eliminate 8 surfers and arrive at a bracket of 16 competitors. The surfers compete in single elimination heats up to the medal rounds. Now, that's an overview, and for more details or questions, let me know in the comments below, or join myself and my Western Australian co-host T-Bone on the Current Surf Show, June 20th at 5:30 p.m. Los Angeles time. So, what's it going to take to win a gold medal? Bottom line, commitment, knowledge, and experience. Commitment to go over the terrifyingly steep ledge, knowledge of the break to choose the right wave, and the surf experience to adjust inside the barrel and make the wave. Teahupoo experience is a huge advantage. Let's do a slow-mo of Teahupoo and let Rue Hill walk us through it. By the way, his full interview link is in the description and in the upper right.
It was all about being in the right spot because that wave stands up so quickly out of nothing. So as you take off on that wave and you're looking down the line, you're looking at essentially a big closeout coming towards you. And when you've got a wave that's bending as much as that, it's shocking how much you need to point your board down the wave into the trough, almost as if you're straightening out. But because the wave bends towards you, the exit comes towards you, and naturally that makes the barrel wider too. And when you see people kick off the back, if they keep going, don't kick out. They're not going into nice, flat, calm water where the boat is sitting. You're going into an even heavier wave than the one you just surfed that's kind of folding over a completely dry reef.
With that in mind, here are some of my medal favorites for Tahiti, which will depend on the size of the swell. Vahine Fierro from Tahiti, representing France, is a local favorite that won the Tahiti Pro just 2 months ago in large, perfect Teahupoo waves. In that same event, Brazil's Tatiana Weston Webb had a perfect 10-point ride and one of the best waves of the Tahiti Pro, man or woman. Her performance in large surf makes her a heavy favorite if the waves get solid. Gold medalist and 5-time world champion Carissa Moore should also be considered in the women's favorites with her competitive experience. Finally, Costa Rica's Brisa Hennessy is no stranger to barreling waves and has been runner-up in 2 of the last 3 Teahupoo Pro events. On the men's side, Brazil's Gabriel Medina is arguably one of the best surfers to ride Teahupoo. It would be a surprise if his mastery of this Tahitian wave does not earn him a medal. Hawaii's John Florence, surfing for Team USA, is equally talented at Teahupoo and is currently ranked #1 on the World Pro Tour. Last year's Teahupoo winner Jack Robinson from Western Australia is one of the best tube riders in the world and would be considered a top contender. Finally, local Tahiti surfer Callie Vost grew up surfing Teahupoo, and his skills and knowledge of the break cannot be overlooked, a dark horse gold medalist in the making. Again, the favorites will depend on the waves. Check out oldsurfdad.com for the Tahiti surf forecast and more of my medal favorites. So, who are your medal favorites? Tell me in the comments below. Men's and women's, bronze, silver, and gold. The correct guess wins a prize pack from CARVE.SURF. 1 account per entry, and make sure you enter before July 27th. Now, to watch the Olympics in Australia, it's on the 9 network. And for those in Europe, it's BBC. In the US, NBC's Peacock is broadcasting the Olympic Games, and they chose Saturday Night Live's comedian Colin Jost as a surf correspondent in Tahiti. That shouldn't be a total surprise after Snoop Dogg and Kevin Hart went viral commenting on dressage. Meanwhile, Joe Turpel and Mike Parsons will be in NBC's Stamford, Connecticut studio doing the play-by-play, and it is rumored that Barton Lynch and Chris Cote will be part of the team in France. For more in-depth Olympic coverage, join T-Bone and I as we select our medal winners, look at the latest surf forecast, and break down the controversies live on the Current Surf Show on July 20th at 5:30 p.m. Los Angeles time. Chat will be open for questions and comments. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. If you got something out of this video, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. We'll see you on the 20th at the live show.